Step inside this colorful tiny home complete with an outdoor breakfast bar. Ah, that glorious lived-in look. Don't you just love it? And isn't that the basic formula for potential disaster for a tiny house? The idea is to downsize your stockpile of material possessions, aka stuff, but to then fit all that you need, and not a drop more, into a tiny home on wheels that signifies freedom, mobility, smaller bills, carefree days and cozy nights. And beauty. There's nothing like a challenge, and fitting a modern lifestyle and hardly a deep breath more into a tiny homestead is a classic think outside the box conundrum. The challenge has carpenters around the country flocking to unleash all the diminutive possibilities, and builders Joshua and Shelley Engberg, owners of Tiny House Basics, appear to have done just that. A little outdoor landscaping makes this tiny house appear big and settled. Helping to make it an authentic part of the scenery is the outdoor breakfast counter, which not only seats 4, but it fits several more people on the indoor counter that matches it. Playful wallpaper gives you both a roomy aesthetic and a busy vibe. Not the eclectic decorations and the riser-less staircase that helps save lots of room. One of the benefits of a small house, they make your mid-sized dogs look pretty big. On the angle above, you can see that this tiny home is mostly length with a very modest width. This is helped immeasurably by that very welcoming front porch. Here's a closer look at the kitchen and those two big dogs. Note the hanging pots and pans. And note, above, the clever wine rack that takes up an upper corner of the kitchen that otherwise would be hard to utilize. Two necessities here. Every home should have a dog, even a tiny one, home, that is. Secondly, every home, especially a tiny one, should have a clothes washing machine. Through the open door to the bathroom, you get a sliver of a view of the washer on the right. Above, you can see the inside counter that lines up with the outdoor counter. You can fit 4 people outside and 2 more inside, which means you have an ingenious table for 6 that barely takes up any indoor space.